Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Beata and let's dive deeper into very intense aspect someone can have in their birth chart or natal chart. Today we are going to talk about Pluto square Mars in a natal chart. You know guys, this one is definitely intense aspect. And if you have like any combination between Pluto and Mars in your birth chart, this is going to be felt, okay? This is going to be felt very much because this is aspect of someone who is, let's say, channeling that very powerful Pluto energies, but these are not being met in, let's say, polite or mild manners by Mars, okay? Because Mars, of course, represents aggression, okay? Because Mars is very intense, and Mars definitely is yes or no planet. If you are capable or able to do something, it always has to do a lot with your Mars. How strong and powerful is your Mars? Indeed, if you have this difficult combination between Pluto and Mars, for sure you are someone who is definitely able to achieve a lot, because there is definitely very strong willpower and a lot of, ambitious. You for sure are ambitious person, but sometimes you are not able to judge your strengths, let's say, properly, and sometimes you just go too far, okay? So yeah, this is definitely downside of this aspect, that for sure you are survivor, okay? You are able to survive pretty much anything, and you don't get threatened very easily by someone, because you have that warrior or soldier power inside of you, and you simply don't give up, okay? Which is great, right? Because in this modern world you have to be very strong to even survive, and this is aspect you have inside of you. Obviously, when there is square or other difficult combination, get ready for power struggles with people in general, okay? Typically, you know what's the best for you, but you don't like, let's say, you don't like or you don't accept authorities very easily, because somehow you know better, okay? So you have that kind of attitude that you don't like to be inferior, because you know better what's the best for you, and this of course brings a lot of butting the heads with people, especially with authorities. Well, there is that dark side of this aspect. They say that you can be bully. Of course you can be bully, or you can become one, because this aspect is just too strong not to get noticed. But from my practice, I can tell you that especially difficult Pluto contacts, they can go both ways. Either you are bullied or you are being bullied, okay, with this particular combination. So we have to be very careful when we are exploring yours or someone else's birth chart, because this is very sensitive. And I met people in my clients' practice who have been bullied, and they have this particular aspect. But also, I have met people who, let's say, are being combative, and they like combative relationships, and they have this aspect. But however this goes, you simply will have these clashes of willpower, and even you can definitely attract stalkers, and this is what I wanted to tell you as well. because Pluto-Mars combination, even in synastry, and you know that is very sexual, okay? This is actually the most sexual aspect someone can have, but if you have this in a birth chart, it's quite complicated, because you can definitely attract people who can do you wrong, who can do you harm, you know, physically, because your physical body is connected in this sense. But what this aspect also means is that maybe during childhood, or you know, if you were much younger, you had to go through some very painful and difficult stuff. Yes, for sure, you could be abused, you know. There were people around you, and they didn't have like best intentions in heart for you, and this is for sure true for this type of aspect, or even if you have Mars in the 8th house, because energies are similar. But definitely you have some very traumatic experiences, and it can be quite difficult for you to work it out, you know. This aspect works best when it comes to working out and a lot of like physical exercises, because you have a lot of power inside of you, but somehow you have to find a healthy outlet for this power, because if you don't do, you can either argue or fight with someone, or you can attract this type of individuals. This is how it works with difficult contacts. Of course, this is aspect, as I have mentioned earlier, that pretty much you are unbreakable, right? With this aspect, you are capable to achieve everything, because you give, you know, your all to everything your mind is focused to. So yeah, this can be very beneficial, but especially difficult Pluto contacts are tricky, and we have to be very careful, and we have to be really, let's say, smart how to approach this type of contacts, okay? It's not end of the world. You can definitely outgrow this type of contact, but you have to know how to work with energies, because especially with Pluto Mars, energies are incredible, right? Incredible, and you are that force to be reckoned with. It's you know. Pluto Mars people are typically people who are in military, you know, people who go into the war because they are simply not afraid to go there. They are simply not afraid to face even the death, okay? Because Pluto rules death, and Mars is that soldier in our horoscope. So yeah, this was my analysis of this birth chart aspect. If you have it, or if you know someone who has it, you can definitely share this video, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe, so you will help me to increase my audience, and you will also help me to let people know who are interested in astrology to watch my videos more. Okay, of course, I'm able to, you know, to make a reading for you, astrological reading. I can interpret pretty much any type of chart, so if you want, you can turn to me. I'm specialized in relationships, but you know, you really cannot read any synastry well without knowing, without knowing, or without being very skillful when it comes to birth chart, because birth chart is very set pretty much, and all the other like relationship horoscopes or even forecasts are just like additional layer of your birth chart. That's why I decided that I will make more birth chart videos, because in my opinion they are very important, and also, you know, in my humble opinion, aspects are very important. That's why, you know, I explore them the most. I have more than 12-year practice, so you know, many of you turn to me for a reading, and I can definitely help you as well. I also offer astrological courses. You know, one is synastry course, another one is about Lilith. You can check it out. Everything is listed in the description below. Thank you very much for, you know, listening to me, and yeah, I'll be back next week with more super cool videos. Bye bye.